It may not look that unusual at first glance, but Elatostemma montanum, or mountain Procris, is one of the rarest plants on Earth.
Up until a few years ago, we only knew of less than 20 of them living in the wild. That's a really dire number in terms of conservation, because if something goes wrong, it can go really wrong and wipe out the whole species very quickly.
Procris stores water in its fleshy leaves and stems, a survival feature that makes it a favourite food for the critically endangered Norfolk Island green parrot. Staff and volunteers at Norfolk Island National Park and Botanic Garden are working to bring threatened species like Procris back from the brink. Nursery manager Mark Scott and his team have been propagating Procris since 2018, but with so few wild plants left to provide cuttings, increasing the population has been a slow process. He has now begun experimenting with single-leaf cuttings to try to boost Procris numbers. Another major challenge is that little is known about the plant's natural habitat.
Its habitat's been reduced to just a handful of locations, mainly due to cattle grazing early on in the settlement period. The places where it's really clung on to life is on really rocky banks, waterfalls, that sort of thing, so we don't really have a wide scope of where its habitat would have been, only where its remnants are. Yeah, we're still waiting to see where they really flourish when we plant them out.
110 new Procris are now ready to transplant, in addition to 27 propagated plants that have already been planted in trial locations in the National Park and on private properties.
We've got a few of them here in this little patch, and so hopefully in the future this is an area that they'll begin to kind of self-seed and spread in, which will be amazing.